Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today is a very fun one. We're going to the Nürburgring. Hooray! Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We are going to fill up my car first because it's gonna be a long trip. We're going to drive for like 500 kilometers at the moment, so that's pretty long, and we're going to do some high-speed cruising along because we're hitting the autobahn, and there's no speed limit over there, so 200 plus kilometers an hour driving all the way. So yeah, I'm filling up the car right now, and I just seen that the gas prices have went up, so that sucks. But anyway, it is what it is. En ik doe niks fout en in België wordt als crimineel beschouwd.
Waarschijnlijk te lang linksbraven rijden als een goesting.
Ik heb dat niet gezien.
Zie, hij redt er buiten op en dingen.
Zullen we hem eens terug inhalen, hè?
Gezonde 200 per uur. Uiteindelijk. Ja, zie je dingen die rijden van de rust. Ja. Dat heb ik op GPS. Ja, dat zo slim is om hier onder te zitten. Voorproefje op de Nürburgring.
Arrived at the place to be. Ringwerk. There has been an accident. Sucker. Go, huh? Ta-da! Zo. Speciaal de lijn voor die mannen. Fiatje bij me. So we did 2 rounds on the Nürburgring. We did pretty fine, but I'm going to put on the videos on a separate video because otherwise it will take a little bit too long. But it was a fun trip, and I'm going to do it way more because yeah, driving on the Nürburgring is a lot of fun, and I didn't crash, so hooray. Going home on the beautiful roads of Germany. Back to Belgium. So guys, we're actually 2 days later now because I actually completely forgot to shoot an outro, and I actually forgot about the video completely. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so I'm back from the Nürburgring right now, 2 days already, and you know, overall it was really a fun experience. I enjoyed driving on the track a lot. And the car did great for what it is, but you know, I have some positive things to say about the car and also some negative things to say about the car, and also from the experience I had. First of all, the positive things, I had a lot of fun, which is actually the most important thing, so I don't complain about that. And also the handling, the car handled great. I mean, I threw it in the corners, the brakes didn't fade. I mean, the car handled very well, and it was fun. And I, you know, kept up with some cars with 200 horsepower, so a lot more than me. And you know, the car did great. Handling was perfectly. But there's one thing that bothered me a lot, which I already know, which is a problem on this car, but that's a power. And as I said, on this track, I mean, you really notice the lack of power. I got, overtaken by almost everyone on the track, and that's also the problem there. Because I'm not a douchebag, and I let everyone pass me who's faster than me. So that there were a lot of people faster than me. I mean, I did expect that. The problem is you need to keep right on the track, so that those people can pass you. But the problem is when you have to pass a lot of people, you have to go to the right a lot, and that means you can't follow your race line all the time, and you have to slow down and stuff like that. So because of that, my initial lap time is way slower than I would want to, but it's just because the other cars are so fast, and I don't want to drive in their way, so I go to the right. And that's I actually it makes myself a lot slower also, because I have to do it constantly. If you drive a faster car, like say a BMW M2 or an M4, you don't get overtaken that much, just maybe by a Porsche race car or some really confident driver. You maybe get overtaken a few times, but not like me. I got overtaken about 50-60 times. So yeah, that's that's a big drawback when you're driving a slow car on the track, and that is that you have to always go to the right to let people pass you. And also the people that were slower than me, they were not a lot slower, because 115 horsepower is not that much. But the problem there is that when I want to overtake them, it takes a pretty long time, and I really have to plan when I'm going to overtake them. Like other things, if you drive, like I said, an M4 or something like that, and you have over 400 horsepower and you wanted to overtake someone, you just and you overtake him, and that's fine. I mean, you're there, you overtake them, and you can go on to the next corner. But for me, everything is going a lot slower, so I have to look at my mirrors. Is someone, coming fast? So can I overtake this guy? Okay. Do I have room to overtake him? Yeah. Do I have, the speed to overtake him? I mean, it takes a lot of effort in this car because this car is not fast, and that's why I sometimes have to, drive behind people who are slower than me, but not that much slower. But they slow me down a little bit, because if I could drive on the Nürburgring without any traffic and just do my thing, I would get think a minute of the lap time, because I did about 10 minutes and 30 seconds, which is pretty slow. Maybe a minute is a little bit too much, maybe like 40 seconds. I would really get it off if I didn't have to, go to the right all the time for the faster cars, and I would be able to overtake the other cars easier. But anyway, it is what it is. This car is just slow. I mean, it's 169, it's 1.6 with 115 horsepower. I should have expected that. Then on the Autobahn, when you can drive as fast as you want, the car hit 200 kilometers an hour, so that's, it's okay. I mean, it's a decent top speed. It's not that it's amazing, but there are slower cars on the road, so I'm not going to complain about the top speed too much, but it's a lack of acceleration. Because there was a corner when you're going uphill pretty high. I was driving in third gear and it couldn't go above 80 kilometers an hour, and I couldn't downshift because then I would redline it. So yeah. Also a friend of me who has a BMW M3 E46 with 370 horsepower or 380. He wants to go with me to the Nürburgring next month or in October. So then I'm driving with my car and he's gonna drive with his car. And then I'm gonna do a lap and he's gonna do a lap. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyway, it's not gonna be the last time I'm going to the Nürburgring. I think with this car I'm maybe gonna do, 2 times. One time, in September or October, and that will be the last time this year, and then maybe next year in April or May, right before when I'm going to sell this car, because in April or May next year I'm going to sell this car, and I hopefully can get, the more powerful M135i. So yeah, we'll see about that. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.